everybody. How are you guys doing today? Jamie Caboose, how are you guys doing? You guys having a good morning? How did your week start? Did you find any positions yesterday? How are you finding their content? Anything you're struggling with? Let the man know. Okay, so if you look at the dollar index, we can clearly see that we are starting to get a pullback. I'm expecting a bit of a deeper retracement, at least into this level here, because above this is where the imbalance starts. So I'd like to see a break of this high, or this level. So we are still expecting a deeper retracement. If we get a break of this high over here, we can expect a retracement for long positions. So that's the dollar index. We can expect the opposite on Euro USD or USD cross pairs. So let's start running through our pairs. What has been going on? We are on the 4 hour on Euro USD. We are still trading within the same leg from yesterday. All we are waiting for on GBP USD. GBP USD didn't provide much. Swing structure is still like, even that's a bit funny. For GU, I'd like price to break this low. Once this low is broken, change of character is confirmed. You guys remember from yesterday's Euro USD markup or forecast that we're waiting for the chalk. Chalk hasn't happened, but we'll get to Euro USD now. Once that change of character does happen, we can enter short positions into this demand of this imbalance. Okay, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna be trading into one of these zones down here. And from these zones, we're gonna look for longs to break structure up here. I would not trade from this, but I'd like to know what price does there. So this is GBP USD, just waiting for a change of character. Once we get our chalk, we'll be trading off the supply that causes the change of character. Euro USD, let's go on the 1 hour. As you can see, our change of character is still intact. So this is the last low before the highest high. So this is the low that needs to go before we get our change of character. Once we then get our change of character, we will enter short positions from something created in this range here. And we will be trading that into possibly this golden zone imbalance here. We do have a demand sitting below, so we have to mark that out. Okay, so let's see what happens there. Okay, so once we get our change of character, we will be entering short positions into our golden zone. That's GU. Let's move on to GBP JPY. Yo, GJ came and hit this supply quite nicely. Lots of momentum. I checked the 1 hour. Okay, let's see if a trade was given in this supply. Okay, so we got this here. Yeah, Rowan got in on this yesterday. Came and tapped us, break even, and then melted. With GBP pairs, always remember that they generally like to come and tap into the extreme again. Not the same with EU, but GU and GJ, they always like to come and retrace quite deeply before they move off. Okay, cool. That trade would have still been running now, and I would have left it to run for a while. GJ target from this supply would be the lower lows. So you see this low down here, that would be target, and that's exactly what we were expecting. Remember our schematic that we put up here? That arrow tapped into our area perfectly and moved on down. And I do believe it's going to come down and break structure. So from where we could have got entry to down here is 250 pips, which would provide a 21R trade. So Rowan did get into this yesterday. I do remember that. Okay, so GBP JPY, we would just wait for structure to be broken down here. If you would like to find more trades to hop into, I would take this low. That's so close though, but I'd see if I get a flip of this demand here. See this demand? I'd see if I get a flip of that, and see if you can get a re-entry somewhere here. Okay, but I wouldn't rush into positions on GJ. It did provide an entry. I would wait for it to break the structure. Once this structure is broken, then we can wait for our retracement. Let's try not to rush anything. Let's see what price does. It might flip this supply, but let's see what price does today. Gold is just going up and up and up and up. Okay, so we taught everybody to take full profit at 8R, but that's when the markets were giving us the conditions we were looking for those specific parameters or rules. But the markets have changed a bit, so I'm going to suggest to you guys, do you guys know how to partial trades? Yay or nay? You know how to take partials. If not, we're going to teach that to you this morning, and I'll take a video today, post it on YouTube, teaching you guys how to take partials. But do you guys know how to take partials? Yes or no? Please note, you cannot take partials on the computer. It can only be done via MT4 or MT5 mobile. Okay, so on gold here, yes, perfect. Took me a long time to figure out how to take partials, bro, or not. Alright, so you got their high, we've got this low. So what we're going to be waiting for, a break of this low here, and we'll see if something provides an entry here for a short. Because there's a bit of imbalance in the market that needs to be filled, like price needs to come down a bit, you know what I mean? And ideally I would probably hold it to down here, that demand down there. Okay, cool. Partials are pretty simple. Okay, if this high is broken here, then if this high is broken, then this would be our new swing low. So if this low breaks after this one, after this high, so if we get a schematic like this, price pops above this, confirming this low, then breaks that, then we can look for shorts. Okay, but this high has to go first. How wide is this range? She's good enough. Okay, so that's what we're going to be waiting for, guys. On gold, wait for the high to break, then we're going to wait for the low to go that broke the high. Cool, glad you're with me. Alright, Bitcoin seems to be seeing a bit of recovery. This is swing high up here, so I'd like to see that high break before I see any long positions on Bitcoin. Just delete all this shit, don't know what this is. Hey. Alright guys, you'll notice these white blocks here that I've got. Yeah, these white blocks here. It's all Asian range. So I'll go into the 1 hour and show you. Because I'd like to see where Asia range creates its liquidity and where it gets taken. That's not useful. Okay. So that's what we're working with. If we get a break of this high on Bitcoin, you can expect longs. Same thing for Ethereum. If we get a break of this high here, nah, same as yesterday, this high here. If we get a break of this high, we can expect longs. If we get a break of this low down here, you can expect shorts. Luna, I still think it might come down a bit. Not too much going on in crypto right now. If we get a break of this red line on Ripple at 40 cents, I think it's going to go up. Because this low down here hasn't been broken. But also structure is intact, so we need to just see. We might see a nice deep retracement before a nice rally. Okay, Nasdaq, pretty much the same as gold. Almost like the same structure has been produced. So it looks like we have got this high was taken by this. Okay, so now the same schematic just moves over. If we get a break of that low on Nasdaq, I would expect shorts, because that's the last low that broke this high. This is a change of character, it's not structural, this is just looking for change of characters. So even if we break this high, this would still be the low to trade from. Okay, so if we break 11,670 on Nasdaq, we're going short. Dow Jones. Okay, did it break structure to the upside? Structure is still intact. So we are currently in this range. If you get a break to the upside, it would confirm this as your lower high here. But what we would wait for is a break for the break of the low, because we're expecting retracements to fill up some imbalance in the market. AUD USD, pretty much the same thing, but let's see if it broke structure. Okay, so if it breaks this low here, then we can expect shorts into our golden zone area. Okay, pretty much the same as all the USD cross pairs, because remember these run opposite to the DXY, the dollar index. USD JPY. Okay, so we've still got this low, got this high created up here. To be fair, nothing too interesting. We've just had our break of structure here. We now have inducement. I would trade short from this zone here. Hey, I trade short from this zone here. Okay, so let's mark up our inducement. There's our inducement there. Hey, why not? Liquidity. And then I'd be looking for shorts from here to break structure down below. Okay, let's see USD ZAR. Okay, so we did get a little violation. Okay, so a change of character has occurred. So I would expect longs, but looks like momentum is in short's favor. So let me quickly have a look at something here. Okay, so if we get a break of this low, it will confirm this as our high, and if this high breaks, that'll confirm change of character. But I think we're reacting to something within this wick, so I'm going to leave it as it was. I think instead of reacting to this candle, we're reacting to something within this whole wick. So let's see. This might turn into a wick, and we might get our retracement that we're looking for. Remember that we have to come back a little bit. We are in this imbalance, so I think it means for a pullback. It must come back to something at some stage. So let's see what price reduces. Let's see what levels get broken, and decide where we can trade from. Okay, so at the moment we target. So if we are trading with the trend, we're targeting the next higher high. So let me give you an example. Okay, so let's just say we had a corrective pullback. You know, so here's like our imbalance. Let's say we got a corrective pullback into our into our supply here. If you get into a trading to your supply, you'll target the lower lows. So you'll trade from the supply into the lower lows. And we'll be partialing at every 4R. Okay, 12 pip stop, and you'll be targeting the lower lows. So 12R here, at 4R, you'll partial out 25%, 8R 25%, and you'll hold it full till 12. So if you're trading longs, you'll be holding until the next break of structure to the upside. So you'll just be targeting 4-hour structure. Okay, so on USD CAD, we'll just go through this exactly the same, waiting for it to fill up this imbalance. GBPs are messy, man, messy. What's going on here? But we have got the reaction that we're looking for. Now we target the lows. See, if we got into a trade up here with our 12 pip stop loss, yeah, we'll target the lows. So this would produce a 25R. So at 4R we'll take off 25%, 8R 25%, 12R 25%, and you leave the rest of the 25% to run until break of structure. But once you've taken off 75% of your positions, let's say you've got a one lot, that you've opened up a one lot trade. Once you've closed out or you've partialed 3 times, you should have a 0.25 lot open. You leave that 0.25 lot to run until you get a break of structure. But you go into the 1 hour, and let's say we get a break of this structure. You would move your stop loss above 1 hour swing structure. So you'll start rolling your stops behind structure. So you protect your position. The 0.01 you cannot do any partialing, unfortunately. That's why I try trade with at least a 0.04 so that I can at least partial out. Because it hurts sometimes when you're like, market's reversing here, like it looks like it is, I want to partial out, or you know, it's just you want to secure your position, and you've got a 25R on the table, and you can't close out for 25R. And if it reverses, you've missed out. So partialing is very important. Every 4R, take off 25% until 12R, and leave the 25% to run until full volume, until full TP. Yeah, the only way to partial out is anything above 0.01. So 0.02, you can partial out 50%, you'll be left with 0.01. Let's have a look at oil. Okay, so oil reacted beautifully to this imbalance. I thought this demand was going to fail, to be honest with you, because we had this demand failure here, structures just in favor of downside, and we had a beautiful reaction from here. We did flip this demand from this supply from this demand. I would be looking for longs from here. As long as this gets liquidated, might look for longs below this low on oil. Let's see if this demand flips, then we'll be finding short positions on whatever flips this. So it could be this doji up here. Remember, dojis are powerful, yeah? Dojis are powerful. Okay, so let's go to Euro USD real sharp. We'll go through just an example. So here we'll be trading a pullback, right? Because structure is definitely in long's favor, so momentum is bullish. So we're trading shorts here against the trend. So if we do happen to get this break, a pullback, and we find a trade here, we will be targeting the 0.5, right? So if we find a trade here with our 12 pip stop, we'll be targeting the EQ at least. Okay, so that's 12R. But what I would do, because we are partialing, I would most likely try and trade this into our golden zone, the 618. It'll give you an extra 4R. But because we're partialing, you could definitely you can aim for the golden zone on pullbacks, as long as you're partialing out properly and you are rolling your stops behind 1 hour structure. So that protects your position if it reverses, and also you're partialing out, so you're banking money while price is moving. Okay, so guys, that's what we're waiting on the pairs that we are trading. We are waiting for a break of structure to the downside, confirming our 1 hour change of character, pull back into whatever caused that break of structure or that change of character, and we'll be trading into our golden zone. Alright, perfect. Guys, that will be it for today. I know it wasn't terribly long, but these videos are damn big when you edit them. And I'm uploading so many every day. So guys, that will be it for today. Do you guys have any questions? I will get that partialing video up for you guys. I'll have to do it on my phone because you can't do it on the computer. So I'll get it up for you guys today, and I'll teach you how to do it. But basically, let me put my skills here. Okay, so you know when you got your MT4, right? You got those 4 tabs at the bottom. One shows your pairs, one shows your trades, one shows your history, and one is like your news or whatever. You're gonna go into where your positions are open. It'll give your stats here or whatever, your balance, and then it'll give your open positions, right? If you got an open position here that you would like to partial, swipe left, right? Once you've swiped left, you'll see what gets given to you is a little box on the left here, or on the right. Okay, once you're in that little box, the little box should look like this now. So that's a zoom in of this. So here's the pair that you're trading, and then once you swipe left, you'll have 3 options here. One should be the chart. another should be close. So you should have a close button like this. You should have an edit button with like a pencil, and then you should have a chart button. Okay, so you're going to click this button here. Alright, to close your trade. Then it's going to take you to a screen where you got your position running. Your lot size will be at the top. Let's say you've got your one lot at the top. All you have to do is edit this number to 0.25, and then at the bottom it'll say modify, and there you've just partialed out your trade 25%. So just work on your lots. If you've got a 0.1 open, close a 0.02 type of vibe. Okay, perfect. That was a quick little lesson, but I'll make a proper video on that. Guys, I hope you have a good day today. If you guys have any questions, please let us know. You know where to find us. I hope y'all have a beautiful day, and I will catch you guys later.